everyone. Friends, welcome to the last Tuesday of the streak, possibly the last Tuesday of broadcast. Happy 22-22. Let's do this. Perfect request. Thanks, buddy.
Train roll on down the line. Won't you please take me far away? Now I feel the wind blow outside my door. Means I'm leaving my woman at home. Tuesday's gone with the wind. Oh, my baby's gone with the wind.
Buddies for sheets to the wind. Hey, Tobias.
And I don't know where I'm going. I just want she had to be free, Lord, but somehow I got to carry on. Lord, Tuesday's gone with the wind. Tuesday's gone with the wind. I'll tell people, Tuesday's gone with the wind. Oh, my baby's gone with the wind. Train roll on. Oh, 'cause my baby's gone. I'm riding my blues, babe. Trying to ride my blues. Ride on train. Ride on train. Ride my blues, babe. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you.
What's up, Shelly? Good evening, friends. How's everybody? Look at us. Welcome to the last Tuesday of the virus broadcasts. When we come back from the break, I'm going to be taking the Tuesdays off, I think. So let's enjoy this one. At least for the time being, this will be the last Tuesday that we will broadcast. Lots to cover today. I can tell you though that I'm gonna stay as long as it fucking takes. I am enjoying I'm enjoying this last week, this victory week type of thing. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's not just about the music, it's about spending time with you guys. It's the best, you know. I'm on a high. And I was worried. It's like, what happens when the streak's over? Am I going to get depressed? I don't know. Met a few new people here too. I'm happy to say that our new patrons, many of our new patrons are getting comfortable with the Zooms and are joining us on the Zooms. Cool. I'm happy about that, massively happy about that, because it's just, you guys are the community, man. We want you there. Whether you're there or not, that we're still there. But we have a cast of characters that come in and out, and you know. How many are we now? We're 12 now. Dozen people, you know. We got our regulars. Got some people that come in most days. You got some people that come in some days, that kind of thing. Just like any other place, but it certainly adds another element to the dive bar experience when you see the faces. It adds like a ton. And yeah, I recognize you, Alio. Wendy Portledge showed up on the Zooms today, just before the show. I was so fucking happy to see her. Like, all right, you know. Shelly came in too. What's her real fucking name, Shelly? What's your name, you? What's her name on this fucking thing? I never get her name right. She looks like Shelley Duvall. Is it Shelley Duvall or is that Robert Duvall? She looks like the fucking chick that, have you ever seen the movie The Shining? Jack's wife. You know that look of terror right before he puts an axe in her head? Like that. Like that. She looks like that. So she got on Zoom for the first time, and that was fucking awesome. I kind of noticed there's a little bit of a similarity to all of you. You guys are, all of you are kind of burnouts in a certain way. You all have a certain burnout quality to you, all of you, which I really like. There's a weirdness to all of you, and you're all a bit fucking, yeah, listen, even you, Wendy, you're very, very polite, very smiley. It makes me think that maybe you fried part of your brain. You did say that you were a rave DJ, so maybe you fried part of your brain and then, you know, you're smiley, but it's also because the drugs made you a bit dopey. Magnificent Wreck looks like a fucking mess. She's definitely got the burnout thing. She's got the burnout thing happening too. The first time I saw Chubby Pencil on Zoom, I thought he was a serial killer. You have to see what this guy looks like. You gotta get a load of this guy. He looks like a fucking serial killer. It's very funny. We're a friendly bunch, you know? And to me, it honors me that new people feel comfortable that way. It's cool. That's what we want it to be. We want it to be inclusive. You know what I mean? Make people feel comfortable. I mean, listen, you gotta like what it is to begin with. So it's not like you're about to fucking change what you do just to try to get somebody to, fuck that. No, you're gonna be, you do what you do and, you know, you find your crew. And, yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. I'm checking with all of you. All right. Evan's back on Zooms. So you're coming, right? So yeah, that's the plan. Good. I'm starting to get more confirmations. This party's gonna fucking blow up. It looks like we're gonna be like over 15 for sure. Decodrome, I totally got that David Byrne book. I'm like taking it with me. I'm reading that on the plane. That's my literature on the fucking plane. Are you kidding? Yeah, there's going to be a good 15 people there. There's going to be a bunch of people, maybe even more than that. And I'm excited about it. And I made a decision today, which I got to say, I kind of like broke on Zoom. And I'm really, really pleased with the response I got. Like, I'm really happy. Because it's a little bit of a stressful thing. Especially, the COVID thing is the COVID thing. It's still a reality. Okay? God bless people who aren't worried. That's good for you. If I get sick down there, if I have to isolate and all of that, it's going to cost me a certain amount of money. If I get sick and I need to go to a hospital, I'm from Canada. It's going to cost me a lot of fucking money. I cannot risk my health. I can't risk my health, and I won't risk my health. I haven't seen my best friends here in Montreal for over a fucking year. You know? So, it's not because I want to see them. It's just, you know, this is what it is. This is going to be the first fucking bunch of people I'm going to be around in 2 years. I'm not kidding. Other than my mother-in-law's funeral. You know? Lots of people from the UK, Phil. Glad you enjoy it. Cheers. So I look at all of that and I don't want to, it's already stressful enough having to fucking live with this, right? That's the reason that the streak is ending, because San Francisco. Because on Sunday is the last show. This Sunday is the last show. That's the end of the line, 7/17. And on Monday, I'm on a plane. As a matter of fact, I was telling my wife earlier today, we were having supper. I was telling Andre earlier, it's like, I may not even get any sleep on Sunday. Because I'm going to go as long as the fucking show goes. So I haven't looked at my itinerary, but I think I'm leaving, I'm going to have to leave the house at about 2:30 a.m. Have to leave really early, right? It's conceivable that I'll do the show, shut the fucking thing down, and literally grab my bags and just go straight from there. You know? Anyway, there's a certain stress when it comes to living with this. It's going to be the first time that I'm going to be around people. I don't think I'm paranoid. I think I'm playing safe. And it's stressful. There's some people that, they might not want to come specifically because I know there's one of our patrons who's immunocompromised. Okay, he's paraplegic, he's immunocompromised, he can't come. He lives in the area in San Francisco, but he can't come. He absolutely can't fucking risk it. Okay, so I get that, There are a whole lot of factors, and I just came to a decision that made me uncomfortable, but fuck, it's the right decision, and it's the only decision that it can be. And that is anyone who's showing up in San Francisco, first of all, it's patrons only, right? But anybody who's showing up in San Francisco, you're going to have to bring proof of vaccination. You got to be fully vaccinated, you got to be you got to be boosted, and I need to see that shit. We're going to get to Mark Lanigan, definitely, and I need to see it. It's for the safety and security of everybody. Everybody. If we're going to hang out in a suite and have a party and have drinks and do all of this, right? You want to wear fucking masks? Are you for real? No, you don't. But you want to be safe, right? That's the only way that I know that it's safe. Well, go get your fucking booster, dude. Go get boosted, man. I can't fuck around with this. And there's no political statement behind it. There's none of that. I'm traveling. I'm going to be around a bunch of people. Fully boosted. That's it. And from there, we can all feel safer. We will definitely talk and play Mark Lanigan. You can count on that. We can all feel safer. And anybody who'd be offended by that kind of action probably isn't vaccinated. But to me, I want to be able not to worry. I want to be able to have a good time. I want to have a stress-free weekend, and I would like for people around us, I want everybody to have a stress-free weekend, and to me that seems like the most prudent thing to do. What you do in the record stores, listen, but for me, in my environment, I gotta be safe. The reason I'm not going to a concert when we're in San Francisco is because I don't want to fucking watch a concert with a mask on. I understand that. So I just don't watch concerts for now. I'll get to it eventually. So, yeah. We got to get that vax situation sorted because anyway, it was met nicely, which is to say that No stress. Good, I'm glad. No sword concert with Zombie. Metal Andrew was saying, on the weekend that we're there, Sword is playing with Zombie. And that's ordinarily something that I'd love to go to, but I'm not going to go to it. You know? Besides, I mean, we're having a party, we're having a fucking party, so. Yeah, I know. You can get the vaccinations and still get it. I know. Listen, I know that I don't know a single thing about any of this stuff. So what it is that I do is I follow scientists. I follow their opinions. Out of all the fucking opinions, what I do is I follow the opinions of the scientific community. That's it. Because they know more than me. So. Which brings me to, rest in peace, Mark Lanigan. This is a fucking gut punch. It's, woke up having my regular day. Blumpy sends me a text. He must have had a bit more time. Sends me a text, hey, want to get onto the Zooms? Yeah, sure. Me and him connect whenever it is that we can connect, you know? And we don't only talk Vinyl Junkies stuff, we catch up. And obviously Vinyl Junkies stuff comes up, we just do, we do what we do. And it was the beginning of the Zoom call, just right at the beginning. I was surfing on the net as we were on, I go, and Michael says, yeah, I know. You're looking at exactly what I'm looking at. And we both discovered it at the same fucking time while on Zoom. We were looking at it at the same time. I was like, I've had this feeling over me ever since I found out that Mark Lanigan passed. There was something to the man's music that I cannot explain. He was a unique voice, that's for absolutely certain. A unique, talented songwriter. Just a relentless worker. This guy had project over project. He appeared on so many fucking things and just released material with regularity. And just stand up. And I love the guy. I really love his music. I get whatever I can find, you know? So if I don't have, I've got a lot of Lanigan, but if I don't have certain Lanigan albums, it's simply because I haven't come across them. And, yeah, 57 years old for me is something that hits home particularly closely. I'm going to be 52 in June. So it fucks me up. I grew up listening to this. I mean, I was in my 20s and late teens when the whole grunge thing happened. And I always liked what Mark Lanigan had to offer. I liked the Screaming Trees. I liked Mark Lanigan a lot more solo and what he did post Screaming Trees. But I've always liked that and got to see him perform live, actually from the front row, right at the front. They were opening for Alice in Chains during the Dirt Tour. It's something that I've mentioned on a few occasions during the show. So I'm glad that I got to see him. He's one of those artists that I know that if he would have come to town type of thing, I would have caught him. If you're a fan of the man's music, you get it. It's just one of those things. It's funny, the thought that just went to my head is, it's like if Townes Van Zandt was alive, or if we were alive exactly when Townes Van Zandt passed. And the reason I guess I made that is because Townes Van Zandt also had a very specific type style delivery. You know, you can recognize a Townes Van Zandt song. And it's exactly the thing with Mark Lanegan. Like the minute Mark Lanegan contributes to a project, you hear it. It's not because he has to be over the top. It's just he's so fucking present. His music is so present. And it all seems effortless. So, I hate, it sucked. It fucking sucks, man. Never expected it. And then I did some reading, and the dude was in a coma for 3 weeks because of COVID. Motherfucker. I didn't know he was in a coma. Yeah, you see, something like America's Nick Cave, to me, that speaks to me. As much as I don't necessarily like comparisons, I understand that. In the sense that Nick Cave is another one that's just absolutely unique. Absolutely. Whether he's doing it on his record or he's he's doing a spot on somebody else's records, you know Nick Cave's gonna just bring what he brings. You know, I'm thinking about "I'm So Lonesome I Can Cry" that he did with Johnny Cash, for example. You know, brilliance. Mark Lanegan was one of those. Frequent collaborator with Greg Dooley of the Afghan Wigs. And that's kind of where I got to know him more. Well, not where I got to know him, but where I became interested, where I hopped on. They had a project called the Gutter Twins, which I have, and I'm going to play. They were frequent collaborators. And I'm a huge Afghan Wigs fan, huge. Including the Twilight Singers, fucking love that. Twilight Singers, Mark Lanegan played on the Twilight Singers. You know, the Gutter Twins is them two together. There's a lot of crossover there. So, did somebody say fucking Queens of the Stone Age? He wasn't the first few Queens of the Stone Age records, wasn't he? That doesn't even sound right. No. Why am I getting that? Why am I putting those two things together? Yeah, he was consistent. He was absolutely fucking consistent. And the deal with the consistent is, I mean, I had his last record, the one with the tattoo. He has like that shows a picture of his hand and he's got the star tattoos on his hand, which I love his tattoos. That was the last one I bought, and I think that came out, what, a year or two ago at the max? Yeah, so there you go. That's what I thought. And that's kind of mind-blowing to me. That Lanegan even went there, you know? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. That's exactly right. Now, wait a second. Wasn't he part of, like, fucking Queens of the Stone Age of all things? You know? So, I don't have all of it. I don't have any Screaming Trees records, but I do have the song Nearly Lost You, because I got the singles soundtrack. I got a whole bunch of his solo records. As a matter of fact, we're going to be doing a full album spin, not a full album spin, but side one of Bubblegum. I'd like to see if we can't get part two, the side two, crowdfunded also. The cat's fucking meowing. What's going on? You don't see I'm trying to work over here? I'm paying tribute to Mark Lanegan. You're fucking meowing. I think cats know when to fuck with you. So yeah, man, huge loss. I got most of the Sub Pop stuff. Yeah, dude, Mark Lanigan passed away. It's, how are we gonna fucking do this? How do I fucking plow through the man's catalog? Soon after, Sean, drive-by trucker, sends me a message. Mark Lanigan, but yeah, I know. And he's the one who put in for side 1 of Bubblegum. Bubblegum. We're gonna do that. If we could do side 2, that'd be good too. Fuck, where do I go? Guys, go through the archive. See what you like in there. I got, I don't have Rated R, but I do have Songs for the Deaf. I'm pretty sure that you have that. Let's see if we can't have a drink together and have a smoke and maybe listen to a bunch of it. I know where to start. Not in an obvious place. I didn't think that I would start going there already, but that's what I'm gonna do. One of the records that I hooked onto really quickly is a little bit of an odd selection. It's this compilation put out by Light in the Attic. Has God Seen My Shadow? It's a 3 LP. And it's not supposed to be the quote-unquote important material. It's not supposed to be the stuff. Sorry, I'm looking for side A or side B. It's making me crazy. This is like unreleased stuff. It's an anthology of stuff from 1989 to 2011. Okay, so this should be it. And I knew him for all of the reasons that I just mentioned, but I picked this up and there was just something that fucking clicked. And then the big one was where he completely clicked for me was Blues Funeral. Blues Funeral was absolutely huge for me. I mean, a tune we're going to hear for sure is, I think it's called St. Louis Elegies. St. Louis Elegy. If tears were liquor, I'd drink myself sick. It's perhaps my favorite Mark Lanigan lyric. We're going to have to hear that. So, I thought that I was going to save that for a little later on, but I'm just seeing that everybody's talking about Lanigan, and it just doesn't feel right, you know, not to go there. It's almost like you're ignoring it, so. I'm going to play a few off of this because the tunes are kind of short, and then move on. Rest in peace, Mark Lanigan.
Tell lights through silver rain. Somebody's excited to be gone away. Spring like December on the corner now. Let the memory fade and I'll forget. She's not alone, smiling everywhere she goes, so sweet. Then chiseling lonely now. I'd let that fade, but I don't know how. And when the sun comes up dead, you get sick of it. Makes a howl in your head all the time. Springtime or December, can't find cover now. Children, they get excited when the sun comes around. I'm gonna walk in silver rain, look for mine the same, walk for miles till the memory fades. And when the sun comes up dead, makes it hard when you know, and it's a story that gets told all the time. Tell you how I woke up on the line. Now, sister, I almost saw the light. Look, my hands are tied. I'll see you in another hallway some other time. This big parade, it's a 5-star decoration day. Look, my hands are stained. I was washing them in the water. Well, the water fell away.
See you, Chubs.
I'll tell you how I woke up on the line. Saw every soul in heaven passing by. Look, my hands are tied. I'll see you in another station some other time. Love, there are flowers hanging in the vine, so high you cannot see. Now my mind must go on holiday, torn from its hook, a broken valentine. I see the smoke from a revolver. Will I get hit? I hardly care. When I'm bombed, I stretch like bubble gum and look too long straight at the morning sun. Love, there are flowers along the avenue, all things perfectly in place. I build a shrine, I set a monument, because you're fire, because you're a fire escape.
The next one's really good too.
When the willow bends towards the end of day and twilight falls again, to the funny sound that a blackbird makes, twilight falls again. As no good reason remains, I'll do the same, thinking of you. One day a ship comes in, one day a ship comes in, but I can't say how or when. But I know somewhere a ship comes in every day. There is no morphine, I'm only sleeping. There is no crime to dreams like this. And if you could take something with you, it would be right. Something good. From my fingertips, the cigarette throws ashes to the ground. I'd stop and talk to the girls who work this street, but I got business farther down. Like one long season of rain, I will remain thinking of you. One day a ship comes in from far away, ship comes in. 100 days you wait for it, and you know somewhere a ship comes in every day. There is no morphine, I'm only sleeping. There is no crime to dreams like this. And if you could take something with you, it would be bright, just like something good. One day a ship comes in, 100 days you wait for it. Something bright, something so good. 100 days, ship comes in every day.
bunch more here, or at least a few more. We got a bunch of Mark Lanigan related stuff. What do we have? Straight Songs of Sorrow. That's the last record that I bought from him. Jimmy Serrano picked something off of that. That's a great record. That's what we're going to listen to next. What you've been listening to now, most of what I played was off this 3 LP compilation. Show you the box. If you ever see it, Mark Lanigan has God Seed My Shadow. It's a 3 LP anthology. It's really good. It's supposed to be like not the important stuff because it's like outtakes and just like a collection of songs, and it's just, this is exactly what got me hooked. The album that got me hooked most, though, that really kept me there, is Blues Funeral. That, to me, is just brilliant, and might have to play an album side of that. We already have side 1 of Bubblegum that's going to happen. So I'm going to play some more Lanigan. What do I have? I have some Lanigan related stuff also. So we got some Uncle. We got some Queen of the Stone Age. We're actually going to go there as well. Okay? Just a quick hello from Danesh. Hey, dude. Are you going to be able to get away for the weekend? The big weekend, yes? All right. Yeah, let's do this Lanigan thing. And we got other requests after. We got some Roy Orbison, Hall & Oates. Young Gun Silver Fox, yes. Very, very nice. Some Ocarina of Time. All sorts of music. Beck. You know what I'm saying? Lots of good tunes. This one is from, is it his last album, or did he release anything last year? Well, I mean, it's a recent album, his 2020 album. The fuck's this record called? Straight Songs of Sorrow, yeah. Here, let me see if I can give you a close-up of the art. I mean, it's pretty badass. Those are some cool tattoos. I dig them. So, I'm going to play you something off of this. Jimmy Serrano wants to hear it. So do I. And I might have to play a few others. Actually, I'm wondering, you know what I might want to do? I might just want to go into an album side of Blues Funeral. For me, man, because gotta do it, you know? If you guys dig what we do here, hey, man, this is not the first time that we've paid tribute to an artist. This one seems to have a lot more gravitas for me, considering, you know, my love for Mark Lanigan and the fact that it's on the last Tuesday of the streak, man. That's it. Tuesdays are done. Tuesday's gone. So, you know, why don't we do it? We'll play some Straight Songs of Sorrow, and I think I'm going to go into Blues Funeral after that. All right? Check it. Oh, Gutter Twins. I'm going to play some Gutter Twins for you.
Don't let me burn like this. Save me from the fire.
I know the art of loneliness. I see straight down the wire.
See straight down the wire. See straight down the wire. Free my soul of emptiness. I know the taste of sorrow.
Tonight I am delirious. I live
Just as the rain came down, I swear I don't want to lose this time. Gonna take my rightful place in the sun high heaven above, or there'll be hell to pay. Am I gonna lose this game of love? Now I lay me down to rest, cold ground up against my back.
Time and again I failed the test, as painful as a heart attack, as painful as a heart attack, as painful as a heart attack, as painful as a heart attack.
Don't make me burn like this. I know the art of loneliness. Free my soul of emptiness. Pull me from the fire. I step down off the train, not looking to do no harm. Just book a room someplace and hold devotion and warmth in between my arms. Devotion and warmth, devotion and warmth, devotion and warmth in between my arms. But the to and the fro, the wrath and the sloth, the back and the forth took my world apart. Lord, I'll take my place in the sun high heaven above, or there'll be hell to pay. Am I gonna lose this game of love? Am I gonna lose? Am I gonna lose this game of love? Am I gonna lose? Am I gonna lose this game of love? Am I gonna lose? Am I gonna lose this game of love? Am I gonna lose? Am I gonna lose this game of love?
I know you've been hurt by someone else. I can tell by the way you carry yourself. But if you let me, here's what I'll do. I'll take care of you. I loved and lost the same as you. So you see, I
Planning and
know
snacks.
just what you've been through. So if you let me, here's what I'll do. I got to take care of you. You won't ever have to worry. You won't ever have to cry. I'll be there beside you to dry your weeping eyes. So darling, tell me that you'll be true, 'cause there's no doubt in my mind I know what I want to do, and just as sure as one or two, I just got to take care of you. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you.
Mark Lanigan a little bit more present, because I mean, Greg Dooley does a good bunch of singing on this as well. So, worth finding, worth seeking out. I don't know, I don't think it's been repressed in a while though. So, it's a pretty great project. What I thought I would do is, I've got a lot of Mark Lanigan. I thought it would be good to maybe just go through his entire catalog, at least play one tune from every album, so that you guys get a good representation. And with this, I guess it's as good a time as any to do show and tell. What I'll do is I'll show you all the Mark Lanegan records I have, and if you ever see them yourself in the store, then you can pick them up. And if you wish to request anything, well, we are going to do a tribute, so this would be the time. Of course, you're reading the room just fine, dude. Don't worry about it, this burn table. Everything's fine. Cocaine makes you very paranoid. Ugh. So what I'm going to do is, let's go through the albums. I'm going to play you some of the Sub Pop stuff. I bought the Sub Pop stuff as part of a box set as well. So I got 2 Mark Lanegan box sets, plus a bunch of albums. Okay, let's go through them. What we just heard, here. Let me put the camera close like that. Porca Dio, that's a lot of records. Sam, you got so many records. They're so big. Yes, I know. And deep. I'm deep and delicious. That's why they call me Betty Crocker. You see that? That's, yeah, like that. There you go. That's how much space it takes up on the shelf. It's a good bunch of records. Oh, he's showing off. Listen to me. If you're on this show and this shit doesn't interest you, the problem is you, not me. We're talking about records. Fucking right, I'm proud of my record collection. Showing off. Bitch, you wish you had as many records as I did. Sorry, I just had to get that out of my system. I'm gonna stop now, Jitsu. I'll stop. I'll be pleasant now. So this was what we just heard now, the Gutter Twins. Okay. This here is the album that we're going to listen to next. It's called Scraps at Midnight. Really interesting album art. This is part of the Sub Pop collection. So that one's up next. That's the one that's queued. Here's another one of his earlier albums. What's this one called? Field Songs. I'll Take Care of You. Played you this one. This one's good. I like this one. I'll Take Care of You. Played the title track. Oh yes, this one I got recently. The Mark Lanegan Band, Here Comes the Weird Chill. Methamphetamine Blues, Extras, and Oddities. So, this is Methamphetamine Blues. This came out last year, maybe? This is pretty recent. This is another one of the Sub Pop records. The Winding Street. Earlier days. Yeah. Straight Songs of Sorrow. This came out in, what was it, 2020? This one's good. Played this one a little earlier also. Whiskey for the Holy Ghost. I enjoyed this one quite a bit as well. Now we're getting into big classic territory. Bubblegum. This is a Stone Cold classic, and we will be hearing side 1 of it. So those of you that want to really go deep into the Mark Lanegan, we're going there. Okay. This is the album that did it for me, Blues Funeral. I love this record. So I'm going to play a side of this for myself, my own tribute. And finally, the box set that I showed you, Mark Lanegan, Has God Seen My Shadow, the anthology, which is a 3 LP anthology. So it's a good stack of records. And honestly, I'm really happy to be sharing them with you. And there's no better way to celebrate an artist's life than to pull out the whole fucking discography and play it the way we're doing it. So, as far as I'm concerned, man, we do this right. Always have. We've said goodbye to a lot of artists during these past 2 years, during these 712 straight days. We've lost a lot of artists during that time. Meatloaf. Who the fuck else died? Eddie Van Halen. Morricone. You remember we did like an 8-hour Morricone show or something. MF Doom. Yeah. Betty Davis. Fucking Lee Scratch Perry. Jesus. Yeah. And we did, you remember that? That was the Sunday. Lee Scratch Perry tribute happened on the Sunday that we got raided by Fantoma for the first time. It was the same Sunday that Donda came out. See, but for me, it's not the Donda that matters. What matters is that we did that fucking Lee Perry thing together. You know? ZZ Top, yeah. Dusty Hill, absolutely. Fucking John Prine. There's more, man. We've missed a bunch. But we did them all. We pay tribute properly. I mean, you know, if I don't feel it or whatever, then I don't do it. But for the most part, these artists, I love them, you know? So, I'm happy to play you something from every album. I will feel like we did it right. Yeah, Billy Conway, that was today, right? A Procol Harum. Member of Procol Harum passed away today as well. If you guys want any requests or anything specific, then let me know. McCoy Tyner. What are you talking about, McCoy Tyner? Oh, fuck yes, of course. We lost McCoy Tyner over the I thought today. It's like, no, McCoy Tyner's dead. Yeah, we lost McCoy Tyner. Sure. And so, let's see if I can make it sound profound. And so goes the circle of life. Jah Rastafari. See? That's the way I make it sound deeply spiritual and profound at the same time. Whenever it is that you reference the circle of life, I just want you to know that you're trying to sound profound and everybody knows you're a fucking buffoon. Everybody knows, he's one of these fucking circle of life guys, a complete buffoon. I'm not listening to him anymore. I'm going straight to the fucking crab dip. I don't want to listen to him. You know? Shelley is with us. She's looking extra scary today. Oh, Billy Conway was the drummer of Morphine. Okay, yeah, that's right. No, but somebody died from Procol Harum today as well. And so we do these tribute things. I feel we do them justice. How many of those were you around for? Were you around for the Van Halen one? We did Van Halen quite well. It was pretty cool. All right. So, on with Mark Lanigan. Hey, actually, you know what I want to do? Say hello to a new patron. If you like what we do here, join our dive bar, man. We celebrate music here. Been doing it for 712 straight days? Patreon.com/Vinyl Junkies. Become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month. Just like our new friend, Bradley Davis, did. Who the fuck is Bradley Davis? Who's Bradley Davis? Can you tell me? Bradley Davis? No, Bradley Thomas. Bradley. Brad, where are you, Brad? Are you there? Brad. Bradley. You have any children named Milton? You know they're going to get their ass kicked in school, right? No, I guess not. Nobody knows what Milton Bradley is anymore. Those are old toys. Bradley. Porco Dio. Hey, Brad, how are you? I would like to say you are patron number 808. It kind of makes you a superior creature around these parts.
Hello, superior creature.
You see? You see? Where'd you get to know the show? Let me guess, the Radiohead thing. Whenever I see YouTube, it's somebody's going to mention the old man. All right, let's get to this music. Right here, Mark Lanigan, Rest in Power. I hope I'm doing it right, Sean. I mean, who are we kidding? I know I'm doing it right. I hope you're enjoying it.
It's time that I was leaving. Should have left here long ago. You'd rather see me sorry than knowing what I know. I wish it was asleep instead of hanging here up above my head. I'm crying in wintertime. insect's nest inside my bones. I see staggering the days outside my tent. No time for being alone. To bleed. The hopeless singing of around. That much we know to do before we go back underground. No easy action. Sparks fill the air some nights. Crows look for food behind my skin. They need to try best to dig it in and keep the cold away. See that the sky is a vanishing place, and then there's nothing to miss. No time to get out of the ice. No easy action. Dust and insects nest inside my bones. I see I stagger in the days to find what you meant, where it's good to be alone. Bleed. The hopeless singing of around. Before that vanishing place, before we're back underground. No easy action.
and the rest of the show. The final Tuesday of the streak. 7/12. The streak ends at 7/17. See you guys on the other side, YouTubers. Thanks for watching. All right, I'm going to play a few more. I'm saving the good stuff for afterwards, for side spin.